Hi and Assalamualaikum. Maybe some of you have heard of Mariana Trench, but have you ever heard the story? Before I begin the story, I would like to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Fatin Farhaanah binti Zainal, and this is the story of the deepest trench in the world, or known as Mariana Trench. So, do you want to know what is Mariana Trench? Okay, on this earth, there are 4 trenches, namely the Puerto Rico Trench in the Atlantic Ocean, the South Sandwich Trench in the Southern Ocean, the Java Trench in the Indian Ocean, and last but not least, the Mariana Trench. Because of the Mariana Trench is the deepest trench in the world, sunlight does not reach to the bottom. Due to the lack of sunlight, it is very difficult to explore without using technology tools. The Mariana Trench is located in the Pacific Ocean, which is the largest and the deepest part of the Earth's oceans. Turning to the location of the Mariana Trench, it is also located in the east and south of Mariana Islands, in eastern Mindanao, Philippines. It is also shaped like a sickle. In the Mariana Trench, it reaches 11,034 meters and exceeds the height of Mount Everest, which is 8,849 feet. According to National Geographic, if Mount Everest were dropped into the Mariana Trench, it will surely sink. You must be wondering what the name of the deepest part of Mariana Trench. It is called Challenger Deep. When you get to the Challenger Deep area, that means you are at the end of the Mariana Trench. Okay, now we move to the next slide. Okay, here we can see the situation and how deep the Mariana Trench is. Let's take a look at the video. Next, you might expect the waters of the Mariana Trench to be fragile since no sunlight can reach it. And you are right. The water there tends to range between 34 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit. But what is surprising is how hot the water can get to. There are hydrothermal vents throughout the trench. A hydrothermal vent is a fissure on the floor from which geothermally heated water discharge. Hydrothermal vents are commonly found near volcanically active places, areas where tectonic plates are moving apart from spreading centers, ocean basins, and hotspots. Hydrothermal deposits are rock and mineral ore deposits formed by the action of hydrothermal vents. The water that comes out from the vents would be enough to scale anyone at 700 degrees Fahrenheit. However, due to extremely high water pressure, it did not reach the boiling point. Explorers have found plastic trash there, and now they have discovered mercury contamination. Mercury particles that spread easily in the atmosphere are due to dead fish and their mercury particles dispersing. Because of the hot and cool sea conditions, the area has become the most toxic place on the planet. Without any technology equipment, humans cannot dive into the Mariana Trench because the water pressure at the bottom is 108.6 MPa, more than 1,071 times the standard atmospheric pressure at sea level. If a man dives without any equipment, the pressure there is capable to destroying his body. The maximum limit that humans can dive is only 253 meters. You must be wondering how the Mariana Trench was discovered. The Mariana Trench is one of the least explored places on Earth. The Mariana Trench depth was first pinpointed in 1875 by the British ship HMS Challenger as part of the first global oceanographic voyage. Challenger scientists recorded a depth for 4,475 fathoms, about 18 kilometers, using a weight sound rope. In 1951, the British ship HMS Challenger 2 returned to the scene with an echo sound and measured a depth of nearly 11 kilometers. The majority of the Mariana Trench is now a U.S. protected zone as part of the Mariana Trench Marine National Monument, established by President George W. Bush in 2009. Known as Challenger Deep, it has not been visited for nearly 15 years because of its extreme depth. The Mariana Trench is cloaked in eternal darkness and its temperature is only a few degrees above freezing. It is very difficult for humans to dive into it. After decades of waiting, Jack Pickard and Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh were the first and foremost men to descend into the Mariana Trench on 20 January 1960 using a bathyscaphe called Triste. After descending for 5 hours, the couple only spent a little over 20 minutes at the bottom and were unable to take pictures because of silk clouds propelled by their path. Until the historic dive of Pickard and Walsh, scientists had debated whether life could exist under very extreme stress. But at the bottom, Triste's spotlights illuminated the creatures that Pickard thought was an inflatable fish, a moment that Pickard would happily describe in a book about his journey. They both have discovered the first Mariana Trench depth of 10,916 meters. The expedition did not end there. On March 26, 2012, a Canadian film director, James Cameron, finally reached the bottom of the Challenger Deep, the deepest part of the Mariana Trench. After several tests, James Cameron finally achieved his dream of diving into the Mariana Trench. Historic diver Don Walsh also became a part of James Cameron's Deep Sea Challenge team. The maximum depth recorded during the record-setting dive was 10,908 meters. James Cameron was the first person to solo dive into the Mariana Trench alone. If we feel previous divers have reached the deepest point of the Mariana Trench, let's listen to the Story of Victor Vescovo. Victor Vescovo descended almost 11 kilometers to the deepest part of the Mariana Trench on April 28, 2019. He spent 4 hours and 5 dives with his team exploring the bottom of the Mariana Trench on his submarine, which was built to withstand pressure from within. He has also used robotic landers to explore remote areas. During the expedition, he discovered some plastic and some new animal species. Victor Vescovo has set a new record as a result of his expedition. This is the short video of Victor Vescovo diving into the Mariana Trench and breaking the record of the deepest person diving into the Mariana Trench.
0.928 meters.
Okay.
In.
Okay, roger that. We'll go for a release. That's all.
Life support, good. Depth, 10928 meters. At bottom, repeat, at bottom.
At the bottom? Yep.
Roger, LF. Understand you are on the bottom. Congratulations, Victor. Congratulations.
Well done. Beginning exploration of the bottom.
Well done.
You did it, buddy.
Well
you
done.
did it.
We all did it. We all did it. Captain Walsh. Thank you. Thanks for showing the way. You're my hero. Thank you. No, you're mine. It was an amazing experience. It was an amazing dive. I think almost exactly 12 hours, about 3.5 down, 4 hours on the bottom. I think the longest anyone's ever been on the bottom of the Challenger Deep, and then about 4 hours up. I went through pretty much all of my electrical power and had to be swapping batteries around and circuits around. It was a great journey. Saw some really interesting things on the bottom.
Next, due to sea conditions in the Mariana Trench, it is very difficult for sea creatures to live there. However, there are some animals that have been discovered by scientists and divers. Examples are frilled fish, fan-filled sea devil, goblin shark, and bare-eyed fish. The frilled fish, or its scientific name is Chlamydus silicius anguinus, but the common name of these creatures come from its gills. Unlike all the sharks, which have separate gills, its first pair of anguinus gills cover its throat. Each pair is lined at the edges with a red fringe. It is also referred to as a living fossil because of its dark brown color. In prehistoric times, the shark was like an eel and was rarely seen by humans. The shark was first described scientifically by the German psychologist Ludwig H.P. Dodelian, who teaches at the University of Tokyo. Next, the fan-filled sea devil, or its scientific name is Caulifrin, is one of the strangest fish in the ocean. This fish comes from the anglerfish family. To distinguish itself from other anglerfish, the fan-filled sea devil has an axial ball which is similar to a live bait and is located on the fish head. The fan-filled sea devil has a round body and back and a fan-shaped tail. The color of this fish is almost completely black. This makes it very difficult to observe in the depth of its dark habitat. Next, the goblin shark, or its scientific name is Mitsukurina austoni, is a rare species of deep sea shark. Sometimes referred to as a living fossil, it is only surviving representative of the Mitsukurinidae family, a lineage that is about 125 million years old. This pin-skinned animal has a special profile with an elongated, flat snout and a very prominent jaw that contains teeth that resemble claws. This 4-meter-long fish was first found on the east coast of Japan in 1898. Some research believe that this shark can also dive to a depth of 1,300 meters for a short period of time. Finally, bird-eye fish, also known as a spotfish, are marine argentiform fish belonging to the family Opisthoporotidae, found in the water of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. This fish is only 15 centimeters long. This fish is named because of its tubular shape, which is generally directed upwards to detect the available prey silhouette. And its eyes are two glowing green orbs behind its face that gaze up towards the top of its head. However, these fish are also able to direct their eyes forward. The Mariana Trench is not easy to explore. Even many types of animals can live inside due to the sea conditions and the pressure there. Only a few species of animal can live in it. Even scientists cannot find the answer. Here, we see only 4 historic divers were able to break the record by being in the Mariana Trench. It is very difficult for humans to explore it even by using bathyscapes. This makes the Mariana Trench the least explored sea by humans. However, it is good for us because we already know how scary the sea is and we have learned something amazing about the sea. That's all from me. I hope you will enjoy my video.